All right, let's now shift our attention to the other big story this morning, where the world's top 7 industrialized nations have ended their summit in Canada amidst bickering over tariffs and trade. The G7 summit has in fact concluded with all the leaders turning up against U.S. President Donald Trump. The Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau closed out the summit with comments on trade, tariffs and Russia. Trudeau has said that Canada could see the U.S. President's line on trade as insulting after a long history of cooperation between the two nations. He also confirmed that he has warned Donald Trump that his country will impose retaliatory tariffs on U.S. goods from the 1st of July onwards.
I told the President that we would be moving forward with retaliatory equivalent tariffs as of July 1st, and he expressed to me that he thought that would be a mistake. And I certainly agree that it's not something that we want to do. We do not want to harm American workers. We do not want to harm trade between Canada and the United States. But the administration's choice to impose illegal and unacceptable tariffs, illegitimate and unacceptable tariffs to Canadian steelworkers and auto workers and on the Canadian economy must be met with an equivalent response.
Now, Trump, who's presently on his way to Singapore for the summit with North Korean leader Kim Jong-un, was pretty quick to respond to Trudeau's comments. He lashed out at the Canadian Prime Minister and said, Prime Minister Justin Trudeau of Canada has acted so meek and mild during our G7 meetings, only to give a news conference after I left, saying that US tariffs were kind of insulting and he will not be pushed around. Very dishonest and weak. Our tariffs are in response to his 270% on dairy, unquote. Donald Trump had last week slapped tariffs on steel and aluminium imports from Canada, the European Union and Mexico. The leaders of the Group of 7 did not come on any agreement on tariffs and climate change at the summit. President Trump has rejected the joint statement slamming protectionism.